Packaging is good. 1,000 yen. Oh, I'm not sure about that. Let's just take that out. Maybe gotta get that. Gotta buy that. Hello everyone and welcome to an unbagging. I've been shopping again, and there was also a special request for a little review of one of the records I got. And yeah, I got an old Pink Floyd Atom Heart Mother, which comes on red vinyl. But let's just take a quick look. So we got Pink Floyd, Ammon Duel 2, is my pronunciation correct on that? Hijack, Leon Russell and Mark Beno, Louis Armstrong, Duke Ellington, Hiroshi Na, Procol Harum, Paul McCartney Wings, Andy Williams, Noel Gallagher and Santana. Alright, let's take a moment and get them all out of these plastic wallets and take a closer look. Alright, let's take a closer look. Some people, this Atom Heart Mother Pink Floyd record is not one of their finest albums, but I actually really enjoy it. Old style obi, textured cardboard sleeve, beautiful picture, great condition, and if we go inside we find the reason why I bought it. Ta-da! Red Everclean vinyl, Odeon Harvest label. This is my first red vinyl Pink Floyd record. Always wanted one, but my god, they were expensive, and they still are really expensive. So how have I managed to afford this one? Because I don't really mind about the little bit of damage here. I can live with that. And there's a slight stain on the obi inside. We can see the lyric insert and all of the information about the band is in really good condition. So a record which I could never justify spending a lot of money on became affordable and one of the nice records in my collection. Super happy about this one. Next, Ammon Duel 2 Hijacked. Hey, did I say that correctly? Still got the original shrink wrap on it. Atco Records. The Atlantic Group. Nothing super important to report about this one, other than I got it from a used record shop, and it's still got some of like the original packaging stuff on it, so sort of thinking it's never been played. It's pretty cool, that, considering that was released in 1974. Leon Russell and Mark Beno, Asylum Choir 2. Again, nothing super exciting about this other than it's got a little lyricing sheet. Okay, next we've got Leon Russell and Mark Beno, Asylum Choir 2. Nothing super exciting about this one other than it's got the lyric insert. Nice looking label on the record. Little Superman thing on an egg. Shelter Records. If anyone's wondering, wow, there's a lot of records in this unbagging. I found a shop which makes me happy, and the records are not expensive, so I can get things that I wouldn't typically buy, like Louis Armstrong and Duke Ellington, for basically the price of a beer and some tacos. Lyric insert, Roulette Records, very nice label. This comes from my backlog of records I need to listen to, but I actually had time to listen to this album, and it's pretty epic. It's really good. Next, Hiroshi Na, An Orphan's Dream, and Hiroshi Na, Turkey Necklace. That's turned over. Let's quickly turn that over. Basically some information card. These are recently pressed. It's 001 and 002. Not your typical chill out and relax sort of music. It's a little bit more intense. Turkey Necklace comes with lyric insert and a little picture. Rabbit dog thing. Let's go for a dog. On the label. Nothing else in the sleeve. Yeah, this one's got the larger picture. Maybe an orphan's dream. I think he had a smaller picture inside when I looked in the shop. Let's check it out. Lyric insert. There he is, yeah. Smaller picture. Alright, now that's got to be a cat. Even though there's a dog there, that has to be a cat. Cool. Next two records are Procol Harum, US pressings. Just had to get them because of the price, really. Again, dirt cheap. When it's dirt cheap, I'm going to have a listen. This jacket's not in the best condition, but it's cool that that's got chrysalis written on it. Exotic birds and fruit. Then we got Something Magic. Gatefold. Actually quite nice artwork inside. The Worm and the Tree. Something Magic, The Worm and the Tree. Don't know much about this one. 1979. Worm and the Tree Part 1. I was going to guess we got a concept album here. Warner Brother Records. Cool. Next up we have Wings, UK pressing. Wildlife, 1971. Not entirely sure if this is one of their good ones. Got a feeling maybe it's not. But this fills a hole in the collection. Looks pretty clean, no scratches, no damage, no dirt. So, happy to have that. Next one, taking a listen to this, and yeah, Andy Williams, Born Free, great song, okay, but he can't compete with Sinatra or Tony Bennett or Dean Martin. I pretty much got this just to see if the other stuff he does is as good as the really famous songs that I know and recognize. As I said, Born Free is great. I think there was another one on here that I really liked. Maybe it was Music to Watch Girls Buy. But then the rest of it, yeah. I won't be buying any more Andy Williams records. Experiment done. Had a listen. Liked the famous tracks. I don't need any more. Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds. Funnily enough, the day I bought this record, I was speaking to a friend about Noel Gallagher, as he had just bought a CD at a flea market. We both had a conversation. I pretty much said Noel Gallagher rocks, Liam Gallagher's a pile of shite. And went to a record shop. There was one Noel Gallagher High Flying Birds record and loads of Liam Gallagher stuff. Noel Gallagher cost more than Liam's stuff, and I didn't buy any of Liam's records. This is Who Built the Moon. I sort of gave up on Oasis after their first two albums. But then last year, I got one of Noel's solo albums, as I heard he's actually making some good music. And glad I did. Alright, Santana. Whenever I see a Santana record that I don't have, I buy another one. This one is Havana Moon. I'd never heard of it before, but it was crazy cheap. So I got it to slot in with all of the others. When I've got time, I'll take a listen to that. Alright everyone, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you watched all the way through, thank you very much, but I'll understand if you tuned off after Pink Floyd. Okay, see you all again soon. Bye bye.